White Wolf, the film about a father who refuses to quit, is now running a Kickstarter, and the site has been counting down every hour like a very determined alarm clock.
Anthony Chango has been documenting the whole push in real time, from the pre-launch countdown through the trailer drop, a music licensing win, and new backer tiers. Let's start with how the campaign built to its launch day.
The posts here track a campaign building pressure from 4 days out to the moment the Kickstarter went live, and then the hard reality of still needing momentum weeks later.
The launch day post sets the stakes plainly. This project began with a simple idea: prove that an independent creator with a compelling story and today's AI tools can build something cinematic without a Hollywood budget.
That framing matters. This isn't a pitch for funding a script. The film already exists in substantial form. The ask is about getting it finished and seen.
The countdown posts at 36 hours, 24 hours, and 1 hour out all drove the same action. Click Notify Me on launch on Kickstarter. Follow, share. The 20 days left post shifts tone, acknowledging a long way still to go, while noting that even a $25 pledge puts your name in the credits permanently.
20 days. A long road, but the door is still open. Speaking of doors opening, the trailer is the thing that makes any of this land. A campaign can tell you what a film is about, but the trailer is where the story either earns its pitch or doesn't.
The official trailer post describes the premise directly: an ordinary father whose family is taken from him by a ruthless cartel. Left for dead, he refuses to surrender. Instead, he transforms himself into the one thing his enemies never expected: a relentless force willing to risk everything to bring his family home.
That's a clean genre premise. And the trailer on YouTube is the proof of concept. AI-generated visuals, directed scene by scene, built without a Hollywood budget.
The post frames every view, comment, and share as meaningful. Not just encouragement, but actual reach for an independent project with no studio distribution behind it. The hunt, as the post puts it, has begun.
And if the visuals are the proof, the music is the soul. Which brings us to a surprisingly tense licensing story. Securing a song from a band with Yellowstone credits for an indie Kickstarter film? That's the kind of ask most people quietly skip.
But it worked. The Whiskey Myers post describes reaching out for a festival license for their song The Wolf, and the result? The song was approved for the training montage in White Wolf.
Approved for a real fee from a real band. That's not nothing.
It isn't, but the post is honest about the catch. The license is only valid for 60 days, and without stronger Kickstarter support, it's outside the current budget. Every dollar has to go toward completing the film first.
So the song that helped inspire the whole project might be the first thing cut from it. That's a genuinely hard position.
A follow-up post drives that point home, with the film described as 94% filmed and the campaign having reached just under 40% funded. The post makes the case that keeping the wolf in the movie is exactly what additional pledges would protect: the emotional core of a project that is otherwise nearly across the finish line.
Nearly finished, nearly funded, one song hanging in the balance. Which leads to the question of who steps up at the top tier. When the standard pledge levels aren't moving the needle fast enough, you add a tier that makes someone part of the film's permanent record.
The executive producer post announces exactly that. A $6,500 pledge earns credit in both the opening and closing credits of White Wolf, plus recognition in the very special thanks section and every other campaign reward. It's capped at 2 backers.
2 spots. That's not a fundraising tier. That's a cosign on the whole project.
The post acknowledges it's a major ask, but frames it as more than a pledge, an opportunity to be permanently attached to the film. For a company or individual who believes in independent AI-driven filmmaking, the math on visibility is different than it would be for a studio production.
A father's story, built without Hollywood money, counting down to a launch and still fighting 20 days in. The ideas here are bigger than the budget.
Next time, we'll see where the campaign lands and whether The Wolf makes the final cut.